Hello everybody. Let me introduce myself. Myself V. Narayana Babu, lecturer in mathematics, GSIPU College, Mysore. In the last class, we have discussed what is meant by equality of matrices and its problems. Today, we are going to discuss the operations on matrices. Operations on matrices. So here we are going to learn addition of matrices, second scalar multiplication of a matrix, negative of a matrix, difference of matrices, and multiplication of matrices. So let us study one by one. First we study about addition of matrices. Addition of matrices. For addition of matrices, first and foremost thing important is that orders of both the matrices should be same. Orders of both the matrices should be same. And corresponding elements should be added. For example, let us consider two matrices whose elements are 1, minus 5, 6, 7 and B equals 7, minus 6, 4, 3. Suppose if you want to add these two matrices, first we should verify whether the orders of both the matrices are same. See, the order of A is 2 into 2 or 2 by 2 and the order of the matrix B is 2 by 2. So then we can add the corresponding elements of these two matrices. So corresponding elements 1 plus 7, minus 5 plus minus 6, minus 5 plus minus 6 and 6 plus 4, 7 plus 3. So we have to add the corresponding elements. So A plus B will be equal to 1 plus 7 is 8, minus 5, minus 6, minus 11, 6 plus 4 is 10, 7 plus 3 is 10. So that means the addition of two matrices is possible only if their orders are same and the corresponding elements should be added. Next we pass on to the next operation of matrix, that is the scalar multiplication of a matrix. Scalar multiplication of a matrix. If K is any scalar, then A is any matrix, then K into A is called as the scalar multiplication of a matrix A by K. For example, if A equals 3, 7, 6, 5. Suppose if you want to find 3A. So 3A will be equal to 3 into the matrix 3, 7, 6, 5, which will be equal to 3 is multiplied to all the elements of the matrix. So 3 3s are 9, 3 7s are 21, 3 6s are 18, 3 5s are 15. Here 3 is a scalar, means some constant. Suppose let us consider another example. If A equals minus 5, 6, 7, minus 3, minus 2, 5. Suppose if you want to find half A, half into A. So half into A will be equal to half into the given matrix minus 5, 6, 7, minus 3, minus 2, 5. So half should be multiplied to the all the elements of the matrix. That is minus 5 by 2, 6 by 2, 7 by 2, minus 3 by 2, minus 2 by 2 and half into 5, that is 5 by 2. That will be equal to minus 5 by 2, 6 by 2 is 3, 7 by 2, minus 3 by 2, 2 by 2 is, that is minus 2 by 2 is 1 and 5 by 2. Here half is the scalar or a constant. Next we pass on to the next operation, that is negative of a matrix. Negative of a matrix. Negative of a matrix. If A is a given matrix, then minus A is called the negative of the given matrix A. Minus A is called the negative of a matrix A. Example, if A equals 5, minus 6, 7, minus 5, then minus A will be equal to minus of this matrix 5, minus 6, 7, minus 5, which will be equal to minus into 5, minus 5, minus into minus plus 6, minus into 7, minus into minus plus 5. So the negative of the matrix A is nothing but minus 5, 6, minus 7, 5. Next we pass on to the next concept, which is the difference of matrices. Which is the difference of the matrices. Difference of matrices. Here also the difference of matrices is defined only if the orders of both the matrices should be same. That is, if A and B are two matrices of the same order, then the difference of these two matrices, that is D, the difference of two matrices A and B will be another matrix D, which is equal to A minus B. For example, if A equals 1, 5, 6, 7 and B equals 7, 8, 9, 10. So, A minus B is equal to 1, 5, 6, 7 minus B is 7, 8, 9, 10. Here both orders of the given matrices are same, and the rule is the difference of their corresponding elements, which will be equal to 1 minus 7, 5 minus 8, 6 minus 9, 7 minus 10, which will be equal to 1 minus 7 is minus 6, 5 minus 8 is minus 3, 6 minus 9 is minus 3, 7 minus 10 is minus 3. That means for the addition of matrices and the difference of matrices, first and foremost important thing is the orders of the matrices which we are going to consider is same. Let us consider another matrix. A equals 5, 3, 2, minus 2 and B equals minus 7, minus 4, minus 6, minus 2. Let us find A minus B. A matrix and B matrix orders are same. Next we consider the difference of their corresponding elements. That is 5, 3, 2, minus 2, minus 7, minus 4, minus 6, minus 2, which is equal to 5 minus of minus 7. Next element is 3 minus of minus 4. Next, here it is 2 minus 6, minus 2 minus 2. That is equal to 5, minus into minus plus, 5 plus 7, 12, minus into minus plus, 3 plus 4 is 7, minus into minus plus, 2 plus 6 is 8. So, minus 2 plus 2 will get 0. Next we pass on to the properties of matrix addition. Properties of matrix addition. Properties of matrix addition. First one is the commutative property of addition, that is A plus B will be always equal to B plus A. This is called commutative property. Commutative property of addition of matrices. Next is associative property of addition of matrices. That means if you consider three matrices A, B and C, A, B and C, of course it should be of the same order. Then A plus of B plus C will be equal to A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C. So this is associative property of addition of matrices. Next property will be the existence of additive identity. The existence of additive identity. Existence of additive identity. That is, if A is a matrix, if A is any matrix and O be a null matrix of the same order of A, then A plus O will be equal to O plus A will be equal to A. This O is called as the additive identity. O is called additive identity. O is called additive identity. Next property is the existence of additive inverse. Existence of additive inverse. Existence of additive inverse. That means if A is a matrix of order m into n, suppose we say it as m into n, and minus A is a matrix of the same order m by n, then A plus minus A is equal to minus A plus A, that will be equal to O. That is, minus A is called the additive inverse. Minus A is called additive inverse of A. The final resultant will be always a null matrix. That is, A plus minus A will be equal to minus A plus A, which is equal to a null matrix. Then we say that minus A is the additive inverse. Additive inverse. Okay, thank you.